I've never been surprised as a clinician that people were anxious. Maybe you're physiologically ill and less resilient than you should be. Maybe you're not eating enough. One thing I would recommend to begin with is to make sure that you just try this. I know it's surprising advice. Try to eat a big breakfast for like 2 weeks. See what happens. See if that drives the worry down. Now then, the next thing I would ask, when does it happen? Like, are these dreams? Are these thoughts before you go to bed? Do you wake up in the middle of the night with these visions running through your head? One of the things you can do that's counterproductive is take one of those fantasies that's torturing you and that you're suppressing, because you will be suppressing it, and let it play itself out. You see, what's happening is that the parts of your mind, the parts of your brain, the parts of your psyche that are alarm systems, so that's the anxiety systems, they're trying to think something through. And they're using fantasy to think it through. This is actually a form of thought that's torturing you. Because it's reasonable for the parts of your brain that are on the outlook for negative occurrences to think, well, what if? That's what thinking is. And sometimes you think positively, what if? And sometimes you think negatively.
What a mess. What does all this anxiety mean? All this insecurity, all this trepidation, all this worry, all this restlessness. What does it mean? Well, it means simply this. You are a human being. You're not stupid. You're not emotionally underdeveloped. You're not immature. Your parents didn't fail you. It doesn't mean you failed them. Jesus battled anxiety. He faced fears, but he fought through his fears and surrendered them to God and fulfilled his mission. And anxiety did not win.
First of all, rule number 1, do not, under any circumstances, lay in bed if you wake up and you feel anxious about something. You have got to use the 5-second rule, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get up, get out of bed, get moving, because if you can get up, you can get going. If you can get going, you can get dressed. If you can get dressed, you can move your body. If you can move your body, you can then move your emotions. If you can move your emotions, you can then move your mind. If you can move your mind, you can move your mood. So one thing leads to another. Number 1, get up. But rule number 2 is remind yourself that you're okay. Talk back to the anxiety. Third step, I want you to get your exercise clothes on. That's right. Once you get up and you get going, get your exercise clothes on. Next thing you're going to do, make your bed.
Start your day grounded. Try a morning routine that includes prayer, a breathing exercise, or meditation. If you can't get moving, try something very soothing first. Just take one really small step, like just getting out of bed and into a chair. Give yourself some positive affirmations. Say something like, I can do this. I can do hard things. And train your mind to worry in a helpful way. So journal first thing in the morning if you feel overwhelmed. It can be scary to write things down, but it always helps me get clarity when I do it. It's like you take this big nasty cloud of worries and tasks and you transfer them to something solid, a piece of paper where you can organize them. Another great way to convert stress into energy is exercise. So consider adding exercise to your morning routine. Also, skip the caffeine and sugar in the morning. Sugar and cortisol interact in a not very great way, and it can make you more anxious. But don't skip breakfast either. Low blood sugar can also make you anxious. So try something like eggs, whole grains, or nuts to start your day off. Decreasing your overall stress levels is much more about life management. So first look at the cause of your stress. Do you have good work-life boundaries? Are you taking on too many projects or activities? Do you need better organization? Prepare as much as possible the night before so you don't have to wake up to dread. Break your tasks down into small steps. Journal, get your crap together. Sort through your life at dinner time the night before. Do your worrying on your own time frame. Don't let your brain throw this worry surprise party, right? So this might look like writing out the next day's tasks the day before. And that sends a message to your brain that says, I know, I've got it, You don't have to keep nagging me to remember. It can help turn off worry, really. Sleep deprivation can really contribute to anxiety and depression, so if you're struggling with morning anxiety, make sleep a priority. And then just cut out alcohol and caffeine. Caffeine can impact sleep and anxiety levels for up to 72 hours. So when it comes to morning anxiety, you've got two choices. Let it take over your life, or choose to be proactive. Actively work to reduce your overall stress, and then tell yourself, I can do this. I can convert this stress into energy. And of course, working with a therapist is a great way to figure out some new ways to manage those stress levels.
I need everybody to say it with me. I can, I will, I must. Come on. I can, I will, I must. Again, I can, I will, I must. Now I'll say this, I'm telling y'all, I'm not playing. I'm about to give you what God gave me. I am, therefore it is.